Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Warmly welcome to the course record Introduction to Zhejiang. I'm Zhao Youhua, the Dean of International College of Zhejiang Agriculture and Forestry University. I do hope that you will enjoy this course. Thank you very much. First of all, I would like to say the location of Zhejiang. Zhejiang province is located in the south wing of the Yangtze River Delta on the southeast coast of China, bordering the East China Sea to the east, Fujian to the south, Jiangxi and Anhui to the west, and Shanghai and Jiangsu to the north. The Qiantang River, the largest river in the territory, is also called Zhejiang or Zhejiang because of its twists and turns, hence the name of the province. The provincial capital is Hangzhou. Zhejiang is one of the smallest provinces in China, but a province with the largest number of islands. So from here you can see, as one of the smallest provinces in China, Zhejiang has a land area of 105.5 square kilometers, accounting for 1.1% of the country's land area. The straight line distance between east and west is about 450 kilometers. So is that between north and south. Of the province's land area, mountainous land accounts for 74.63%. Water surface accounts for 5.05%, and the flat land accounts for 20.32%. With an ocean area of 260,000 square kilometers, Zhejiang has 2,878 islands, whose area exceeds 500 square meters each, and 26 islands whose area exceeds 10 square kilometers, making it a province with the largest number of islands in the country. Among them, Zhoushan Island is the fourth largest island in China, with an area of 502.65 square kilometers. And also, the permanent population of the resident population in this province is almost like 58.5 million at the end of 2019. There are two sub-provincial cities named Hangzhou and Ningbo, and 9 prefecture-level cities, namely Wenzhou, Huzhou, Jiaxing, Shaoxing, Jinhua, Quzhou, Zhoushan, Taizhou, and Lishui. Zhejiang is one of the richest and the most developed provinces in China. As of 2019, its nominal GDP was almost like 938 billion US dollars, ranked fourth among the provincial level administrative units. In Zhejiang, the private sector has been playing an increasingly important role in boosting the regional economy since the economic reform in 1978. From the picture you can see Alibaba. Maybe most of you will know this company, one of the biggest e-commerce company in the world. And also, true to its name, in this area, rice is the main crop, followed by wheat. North Zhejiang is also a center of aquaculture in China, and the Zhoushan fishery is the largest fishery in the country. The province also leads the provinces of China in tea production. For example, the renowned Longjing tea is a product of Hangzhou, the capital of Zhejiang. Zhejiang's towns have been known for handicraft production of goods such as silk, for which it is ranked second among the provinces. Zhejiang is known as the land of fish and rice. And then the second part is an introduction to Hangzhou, the capital of Zhejiang province. From this picture you can see Hangzhou is one of the most modernized and prosperous cities in China. About 100 kilometers southwest of Shanghai. It sits at the southern end of the Grand Canal and is one of China's 7 ancient national capitals. Hangzhou is well known for its beautiful scenery spots, just like West Lake. When Marco Polo came to Hangzhou in the 13th century, he declared it to be the most beautiful and elegant city in the world. There is a popular saying, above there is heaven, below there are Hangzhou and Suzhou. Hangzhou's heavenly beauty attracts hundreds of thousands of tourists to its exquisite West Lake area each year to enjoy the placid lake, beautiful gardens, reflecting pools, lavish temples, and lakeside tea houses. I will show you some pictures about this. Here you can see tea mountains and the lakeside tea house. Very beautiful scenery spots. It is so popular in Hangzhou. And also with lavish temples. And also Hangzhou is well known as an internationalized city because of the G20 summit. Hangzhou as emerging technology hub and home to the e-commerce giant Alibaba also hosted the 11th G20 summit in 2016. Here you can see G20 Hangzhou summit, the photographs, the family photos. And also, this is 2021. So next year, there will be a very, very big event in Hangzhou. Hangzhou will be the third Chinese city to play host to the Asian Games after Beijing and Guangzhou. So you can see here, Olympic Center. It will be the center for 2022 Asia Games next year. And now, standing at the historical interaction of the two sanitary goals, Zhejiang is opening a new chapter. Zhejiang takes the lead in constructing a new development pattern, striving to become a pioneer province of socialist modernization and building a demonstration area of common prosperity with high quality development. Zhejiang faithfully implements the Double 8 strategy, strives to create an important window, and undertakes the 5 historical missions to embark on a new journey. Zhejiang will use scientific and technological innovation as a driving force, fully shift to an innovation-driven development mode, and focus on addressing regional gaps, urban-rural gaps, and income gaps. We will vigorously promote the sharing of high-quality public services and continuously improve the sense of fulfillment among people. And followed by my brief introduction to Zhejiang, we will share with you some stories from the point of foreigners, such as the YT blueprint to a well-off life, a journey of poetry in the beautiful new countryside, smart Zhejiang empowered by digitalizations. I hope that everyone will join this brief introduction. And of course, I would like to let you know the series are supplied by Zhejiang TV World, Zhejiang TV News. And at last, I would like to express my warmly welcome for you to come to Zhejiang for tourism, for working, for studies, and of course, warmly welcome to Zhejiang Agriculture and Forestry University. Thank you so much.
You may have heard of Anji from Ang film Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Anji is not just famous for its lucid waters and green mountains, but also for its precious white tea. Now, we will get to know more about Anji white tea and its interesting stories.
My name is Christian Zola. I come from DR Congo. I'm a student at Zhejiang University. Foreigners all know about the relationship between China and tea, but why tea is still alien to many people.
Today, I'm going to pick some tea lists and seek more information about white tea.
White tea 的话，它是叶白麦绿，它中间这一根茎呢，它是呈麦绿色的。我们采茶的话，基本上采一叶一心，像采的时候要这样轻轻的往上提。所以说，在市面上的市场上的话，我们这样的茶叶就能卖到高价。
White tea has been planted in Anji since 1997. Every year in March and April, all the families living here begin to harvest tea. which is an important source of income for them. Because of YT, this small village in Anji has become a wealthy place.
应该说在97年之前呢，我们黄土城比较贫穷的，人均收入不足1000元。那个时候啊，不瞒你说啊，有很多姑娘都不愿意嫁到我们黄土城来，很贫穷啊，很多大龄青年。
我当时嫁到这个黄土村，黄土村的好像其实也是比较穷的一个村。我身边的这些姐妹们，我给她介绍进来，她们都不愿意进来，说：“哎呀，这个村庄穷。”
我们从80年的时候开始种辣椒，后来种板栗、种杨梅、种菊花、种柘子，什么都种，但是没有找到一条适合我们致富的路。你看啊，这个茶园漂亮不漂亮？
很漂亮，
满山遍野，
是很好看，
白也好，都是白茶
啊，
这就是我们老百姓啊，这个致富的一个茶园基地。这个东西有的时候还是要坚持的。那么我们后来种茶叶，坚持下来了，找到了适应自己、适合自己发展的路。2003年的4月9号，时任浙江省委书记的习近平同志啊，到我们茶园来调研，我们向他汇报了，我们以前特别穷，种白茶以后富起来了。那么习近平同志说，一片叶子富了一方百姓。
As for their affluence, the villagers of Huangdu in Anji have no intention of hiding it. In fact, they want to share their path to success.
的时候呢，也是在电视上看到说，在2020年，全国要脱贫。在我们省书记的这个号召之下，说我们要捐赠茶苗，我心里特别高兴。我第一个就举手同意赞成。既然捐了，那么我们肯定要成功。
In April 2018, 20 members of the CPC in Anji voluntarily wrote a letter to Xi Jinping, General Secretary of the CPC Central Committee, reporting the village success in growing white tea and offering to donate 50 million tea seedlings to help people in poor areas out of poverty.
那么今年呢，已经是第2年的开采，我们的种下去的茶苗已经有明显的小的成果已出来了。弘扬了先富帮后富的精神，对打赢脱贫攻坚战很有意义。
In my country, dear Congo, people love tea, but the agricultural industry in our country is still amateur.
In recent years, China and Africa have cooperated frequently with regard to agriculture. China has provided Africa with guidance to improve the level of agricultural development.
I really hope that this model, which takes advantage of white tea production to alleviate poverty, can be duplicated in my country in the future, as this will help many people. In order to witness Anji white tea can help alleviate poverty, I flew to Pu'an in Guizhou province to spend time with the villagers of Huangdu. I can see how the tea has changed their lives. The difference between the Pu'an in Guizhou of 3 years ago and the Pu'an of today is like night and day.
这是浙江大学的留学的小开筒子，来见证一下我们浙江扶贫的这个项目的见证，亲自来见证一下。因为你是最大的受益者，其中之一。
我们这个开头茶的一芽一叶的炒干的，肯定要卖7、800、1800块钱一斤。这个我们这是最会茶的，就是肯定有3、几百块钱一斤。啊，这个白茶落我们这个地方收入收益对老百姓肯定是很好啊，很高兴啊，比以前变化多了，很高兴啊。
很清香，还有淡淡的甜味。
对，唇齿留香。
This is the story of Anji white tea. Through sipping white tea and experiencing its sweetness and fragrance, and hear about the story it brings, I have fallen in love with this place. Fancy a cuppa?
The late Ming Dynasty essayist Zhang Dai once wrote, "In my pathetic 28 years away from Westlake,
there has not been a night in which I didn't see it in my dream."
Hangzhou, known as the famous heaven on earth,
is the capital city of Zhejiang province on the country's southeast coast.
The beauty of Westlake has attracted countless tourists since ancient times.
Like a bright pearl tucked in the center of the city, Westlake embodies everything in people's imaginations
and leaves a lasting impression on those who have beheld its charm.
Westlake is surrounded by hills and mountains. Prominent like the moon among the stars, Westlake is the bright pearl of southern China resting in the arms of the ridges.
The sun goes up, and the city wakes up its to bustle. The early riders work out by Westlake to start a new day.
The authentic Hangzhou breakfast begins with a bowl of noodles. The best noodles on the Korean pavilion's menu are Pian Er Chuan and Xiaobao Shan Mian, which have the typical Hangzhou flavors cherished by the local people.
好吃。
Zhang Zai wrote in his poem, "I observed Westlake every single day, and yet a lifetime is still not enough for this." In 1954, it was at this beautiful Westlake the first constitution of the People's Republic of China was drafted. In 1972, former U.S. President Richard Nixon praised the beauty of Westlake during his historic visit to China. The line of the poem describes it aptly. The summer air is dry and crisp, and the locust trees are covered in lush leaves. In early summer, all sorts of lives thrive by Westlake. The trees are exuberant and flourishing. Each season, Westlake presents a different type of beauty.
By the shore of the Westlake and at the foot of the Gu Mountain sits the Lo Wai Lo restaurant. Since 1848, it has been graced by countless celebrities and really important figures. It has borne witness to the history of Hangzhou and the Westlake.
Crystal shrimps with longing tea leaves is a typical Hangzhou dish. During Richard Nixon's visit to China,
oh, wow.
Crystal shrimps with longing tea leaves was on the menu at the banquet. Other typical Hangzhou delicacies include Westlake water shield and fish balls. To the Hangzhou locals, that has the irrepressible taste of home.
So after enjoying the beautiful sceneries of the Westlake, one can sit here, enjoy a really nice cup of green tea and chat or relax. There is nothing better than this.
In June of 2011, Westlake cultural landscape of Hangzhou was added to the UNESCO World Heritage List. Compared to other World Heritage sites, what's different about Westlake is its tie to the city of Hangzhou. Therefore, protecting Westlake has been a lasting theme for the city. Today, the people of Hangzhou protect this pearl of earth as they do their own eyes. Since Hangzhou's municipal government decided to apply for inclusion in the UNESCO World Heritage List, tremendous changes have happened to Westlake. These changes include continuous renovation, improvement, and management projects. More importantly, Westlake is free for all visitors. It is indeed a grand park with no boundaries for people of the world.
During daytime, Westlake shows its beautiful visage. At night, it reveals its charming allure.
During the G20 summit in 2016, the world leaders were wowed by most memorable is Hangzhou. The show combined the natural beauty and culture of Westlake to create a fantastic experience.
Westlake is a mirror that reflects the changes of Hangzhou. Today, Westlake is open and inclusive. It has opened its arms to local people, local citizens, and tourists, and it has stepped into the spotlight of the world stage.
In recent years, Hangzhou has committed to going international and becoming a metropolitan city with its unique attractions. Hosting the G20 summit was a great accomplishment. It has unfolded many glorious chapters, followed by many more that will unveil with time.
Thousand years ago, Hangzhou used to be a giant bay. The West Lake was once part of the Qiantang River. But due to soil sedimentation, they gradually grew apart. The West Lake is nothing without its beautiful water. So eventually, over time, the water of the Qiantang River was diverted back into the lake. And now they're finally reunited. Hangzhou is now moving from the age of West Lake to the age of the Qiantang River. With the 2022 Asian Games approaching, the city of Hangzhou will be presented with new opportunities for development. In the future, as the athletes depart from Hangzhou, they will remember the giant lotus of Hangzhou's Olympic Sports Center, as well as the gorgeous pearls. That is West Lake.
云霞散成旗，澄江静如练。
My name is Anna, and I also have a lovely Chinese name, Tang Xilan. I'm studying in Hangzhou, majoring in Chinese language and literature. I have a keen interest in Chinese poetry. A poet's feelings and thoughts are inspired by mountains and waters, and Zhejiang, with her scenic beauty everywhere, is the ideal place, which has given me a lot of inspiration. I have heard that Anji County, once the filming site for the movie Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, has the beautiful scenery, the great bamboo sea. Excited about seeing it with my own eyes, I went to Anji and began my journey through this beautiful countryside. In the morning, old men rose early to take me into the bamboo forest to teach me how to dig up bamboo shoots. Anzi bamboo shoots are very well known, and I can't wait to try digging them up.
这个蛮标准的，我们这个竹子里面呢，就藏着一种很好的酒，又香又甜。
竹子里可以装酒吗？
对对对。
There is wine in the bamboo. How amazing!
有酒味的吧？
The flavor is so rich. Bamboo shoots are also a good ingredient for Chinese cuisine. There is always a unique flavor, whether they are fresh or dried.
对，也是一片竹园。这个地理位置呢特别低，下雨的时候呢，农户家里面就容易进水。其实我们在前期规划的时候呢，就考虑到既把村庄变美，又把这个一些民生问题给解决掉。
溪水路，
对，
不来可以，下次你们下雨的时候我再管。
好的。
I think it is the wisdom of the local people to respect nature and blend in. The first line of the poem comes naturally. 竹林翠苑酒要鲜。The local people told me that the mini tourist train in Anji was also a cute design, and its track circles 18 different family farms. Seeing the mini tourist train slowly approaching, I can't wait to take a ride.
该火车是鲁家村的交通代步，去看美丽乡村，去乡村旅游，他首先的脑子就会想到，鲁家挺好的，有小火车嘛。
哎，这也挺好的。
鲁家在发展的时候搞农场的原因，也是让农民富起来，既在自己家里面家照顾好了，收入高了，小洋房盖起来，小别墅盖起来，我们有些国外友人也说了，他说我很羡慕我们鲁家的村民，我也想做鲁家的村民，所以我听到这样的话我挺开心。
最主要是我们这边整体的大环境也很好，有山有水有田地。我之前也是在外面上班，然后开店，现在自己的家乡发展的这么好，游客也比较多，所以觉得还是回家比较好。
The beautiful countryside has a more dynamic economy, driven by young people and local sages. The second line of the poem naturally floated into my mind.
景美村优，恰自然。
Yutun Village, another distinctive village in Anji. Now it's prestigious for its lucid waters and green mountains. And the digital empowerment has advanced the local economy even further.
这个是我们的整个一个智慧农业的系统，它可以看显示分数啊、分项、空气啊，然后包括土壤的一些湿度啊，包括像病虫害这个监制就用这个无人机，它就会进行精细化的喷洒的一个农药，那么减少农药的使用量。对我们起的这个作用非常好。
It seems every village has its stories of digital empowerment.
这里呢是一个浙农码，它就会显示你这个白茶在哪个区域的。
那鲁家村建立了完整的一个大数据区块链。今天来了多少游客，那么通过我们的大数据呢，也可以管控得了。
Digital empowerment has penetrated into every aspect of the construction of beautiful countryside in Zhejiang. I want to incorporate this technological element into my poem as well.
致富兴农，闲语句。
Because that's the magic with which the lucid waters and green mountains are endowed with a new value, which is worth singing for in poetry.
绿水青山，就是金山银山。
Throughout the ages, poets have written endlessly about these lucid waters and green mountains. Such a peaceful view has greatly inspired me. I've experienced other people's happiness, joy, and peace of mind. Anji County is just a small part of Zhejiang's beautiful new countryside, and my journey has just started.
So, what do you think about the weather today?
I like it, to be honest.
I like it as well. And I've been here for 3 years.
I've been here 3 years and a half.
For me, it's 4 years. What impressed you the most after coming to China?
Express delivery.
For me, it's got to be takeout.
For me, it's a mobile phone payment.
Very nice, dude.
Cool.
Apart from this, there are many interesting stories about a smart Zhejiang empowered by digitization. Let's have a look.
E-commerce, which is doing business on the internet, is getting more popular by the day. The city where I live is the capital of e-commerce in China. Now, a new form of business has evolved from e-commerce. It's called live streaming commerce. There are many industrial parks specialized in it. Streamers of different styles are live streaming and selling things on the platforms.
哇，这么多酒啊！我的天哪！
For some very popular streamers, after they introduce their product, it only takes a few seconds for their stock to be sold out. I can't believe that sales speed.
最厉害的就是321上链接就没有了，就那个链接一亮起来，马上就没有了。这种情况是经常会存在的。
Opening a live streaming account and then you can sell things and make money? No. Things can't be that simple. It's very difficult to become a top-level streamer. Only the best of the best can truly be successful in the industry.
你觉得你已经是一名头部主播了吗？
在录吗？这要卡掉。
我觉得首先成为头部主播的话，必须要努力吧。对，这是首要的，因为主播这个行业是更新迭代非常快的，淘汰率也非常高。想让粉丝一直信任你、喜欢你、来看你，那首先你得站在他们的角度去思考问题，最优的服务，还有最低的价格。那长此以往，他们就会非常信任我。
我来浙江是因为我想做电商，我必须来杭州。杭州这边它有很完整的产业链，比如我想要个好的食品，我想要漂亮的饰品，我第2天就能联系到它的商家源头。
The personal appeal and supply chains are very important, but all the supporting services are also indispensable.
整个未来科技城呢是全国4大未来科技城之一。我们有众多服务于直播电商的载体，我们也有非常多的政策的组合拳，比如说我们配套的办公场地、运营管理、中介服务、人才引进、税收奖励等扶持政策。从去年的数据来说，未来科技城光是4家比较头部的直播电商品牌，就产生了258亿的 GMV 以及78亿的营收。
It can be said that digital empowerment has flourished in industry. Maybe I'll have a try.
Small bridges, flowing water, and village households. This is the kind of life that foreigners have imagined in China, the so-called Venice in the east. But there's more than just the beautiful scenery here.
Here is also the permanent venue for the World Internet Conference. Every year, IT leaders and tycoons from all over the world will come here to discuss the development prospect of digitalization. Water town and internet, what's the chemistry behind these two things?
Let me first tour you around this town to show you the cool tech here.
Every day, the locals are having this kind of life made easy and comfortable by digital technology. Why is Zhejiang closely related to the internet? I really want to know the answer from the local people.
Welcome to Zhejiang.
Thank you. 我有一个问题，你觉得Zhejiang为什么会成为今天的Zhejiang？
因为这边的美景特别的好看，而且街道特别干净，还有这边的人们特别聪明。
因为我们Zhejiang它保留了很多老建筑，同时出了很多名人。
本来这个房子有300多年了，本来很破的嘛，我们修不起嘛，现在开发的就是想得很好。
我觉得互联网是一个非常重要的一个原因。Zhejiang的话也是互联网大会的一个举办地，那所以其实我们也是享受到第一波的这个红利，更多的通过网络的平台，可以让Zhejiang变得更好，让更多的人知道。
After Zhejiang became the WIC permanent venue, it's more than just a small water town, but a tourist town, a drama town, and a world internet town. Zhejiang's miracle is an epitome of China's rapid economic development.
The digital Zhejiang movement extends to the countryside as well, such as here in Zhejiang.
咱看一下，我们这里边呢全是养殖的，我们来体验一下这个抓鱼哈，抓鱼。
他们很聪明，对不对？
对，鱼很聪明。
Oh, in Chinese, aquaponics is called 鱼在共生, which means fish and plants coexisting together.
这个水呢，就是从鱼池过来的水，它就是起到一个吸收养分又能够过滤水质的一个作用，然后通过另外一端水又回到这个鱼池，是一个循环。
The mode of aquaponics integrates elements such as agriculture, aquaculture, microbiology, IoT, and big data. Thanks to these techniques, Mr. Fish and Mrs. Vegetable have become quite renowned.
口感你觉得怎么样？
Very sweet, very tasty. Digital technologies have also been implemented in this greenhouse.
我们目前总共是5个人，负责我们整个400亩的一个园区的管理。因为我们主要依靠像设备然后智能进行灌溉，所以我们人工不需要太多的进行干预。这个是我们的手机端的操作，像温室这里的话就可以进行控制开关我们的风机，你可以来试一下。
谢谢。The technologies of 5G and IoT are are combined with hundreds of sensors distributed in different sections to detect and measure the irrigating water volume for the plants on a real-time, accurate basis. Digital tools are used to improve every aspect of the village according to the Big Data Plus framework. For example, each garbage can is endowed with a QR code, while automatic garbage trucks are equipped with GPS.
Thanks to digital tools, the Zhejiang countryside is becoming more efficient and beautiful for the enjoyment of all.
Cool experiences, guys.
Yeah, there are always some new experiences to be had in China.
I may try to become a streamer. After all, I learned a lot from this experience.
Yeah, I also learned a lot. I would like to write research article about it.
Yeah, cool. What can I do? Well, I can edit video.
I win.
Well played.
Good game.
Well, my turn.
Here's the glass, sir.